Welcome to Psych with Sigmund, the show where we explore the fascinating world of psychology and its relevance to our everyday lives. Today, we're going to delve into the concept of effects of multitasking on cognitive performance. To start, let's define what multitasking is in everyday language. Multitasking refers to the act of performing multiple tasks simultaneously, such as checking your phone while working on a project or listening to music while studying. While it may seem like a great way to get more done in less time, research suggests that multitasking can actually have negative effects on our cognitive performance. The concept of multitasking has been around for decades, but it wasn't until the 1990s that researchers began to study its effects on cognitive performance. One of the key psychologists who contributed to our understanding of this concept is David Meyer, who found that switching between tasks can lead to a decrease in productivity and an increase in errors. From a theoretical perspective, the idea of multitasking is closely related to the concept of attention. Attention refers to the ability to selectively focus on one task or stimulus while ignoring others. According to the theory of limited capacity, our brains have a limited amount of attentional resources that can be allocated to different tasks. When we multitask, we're essentially dividing these resources among multiple tasks, which can lead to a decrease in performance. Research has shown that multitasking can have significant effects on cognitive performance, particularly in areas such as memory, attention, and decision-making. For example, a study published in the Journal of Experimental Psychology found that participants who were asked to perform a task while being distracted by a secondary task showed significant impairments in their ability to recall information. Another study found that drivers who were texting while driving were more likely to be involved in accidents due to decreased reaction times and increased distraction. In addition to these findings, research has also shown that chronic multitasking can lead to changes in the brain's structure and function. For example, a study published in the journal Neuroimage found that individuals who engaged in heavy media multitasking showed reduced activity in areas of the brain responsible for attention and impulse control. So, what can we do to mitigate the negative effects of multitasking on our cognitive performance? One strategy is to prioritize tasks and focus on one thing at a time. This might mean turning off your phone or finding ways to minimize distractions while you work. It's also essential to recognize when you're getting overwhelmed and take breaks to recharge. Therapeutically speaking, there are several approaches that can help individuals manage the negative effects of multitasking. Mindfulness-based interventions, for example, have been shown to improve attentional abilities and reduce mind wandering. Additionally, strategies like the Pomodoro technique, which involves working in focused 25-minute increments followed by a 5-minute break, can help people stay on track and avoid burnout. In real-world applications, understanding the effects of multitasking on cognitive performance can have significant benefits. For example, in the workplace, employers can design tasks and workflows that minimize distractions and promote focused attention. In education, teachers can use techniques like chunking and spaced repetition to help students learn more efficiently and retain information better. Furthermore, recognizing the limitations of our cognitive abilities can also inform how we approach technology and media consumption. By being mindful of how we allocate our attentional resources, we can make more intentional choices about when and how we engage with different tasks and stimuli. In conclusion, the effects of multitasking on cognitive performance are complex and far-reaching. By understanding how our brains process multiple tasks simultaneously, we can take steps to optimize our productivity, reduce stress, and even improve our mental well-being. As I always say, it's essential to find balance in life, and that includes balancing our desire for efficiency with the need for focus and attention. That's all for today's Psych with Sigmund. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, may your ego find balance between pleasure and reality.